Good morning, Junior 6. How are you today? Let's start to solve weekend sheet number 7. Question number 1. Oxygen gas is scarcely soluble in what? Soluble in water. Number 2. Oxygen gas is what than the air, so it can replace the air. So oxygen gas is heavier than air. So it replaces air. Number 3, what doesn't burn but it helps in burning? So this is what? This is oxygen gas. Oxygen gas. Number 4, oxygen gas combines directly with most elements to form what? To form element oxide. When the oxygen combines with elements, it will form oxides. Number 5, what causes co-erosion of ironware, such as fridges, pillars? What causes co-erosion? This is iron rust. Iron rust causes co-erosion and damage for the ironware. Number 6, ironware must be isolated by what? Must be isolated by the ironware. Must be isolated by paints to protect them to protect them from rusting, to protect them from rust. Number 7, the what layer protects the earth from the harmful radiation that comes from the sun? The what layer? The ozone layer. This ozone layer protects the earth from the harmful radiation that coming from the sun. Number 8, oxyacetylene flame used for what? Used for cutting and welding metals. Cutting and welding metals. Here, mention 3 properties of the oxygen gas. Give me 3 properties of the oxygen gas. Number 1, oxygen is colorless, tasteless, and odorless. 3 properties of the oxygen gas. Number 1, colorless. Oxygen is colorless. And odorless. Odorless and tasteless. Number 2, oxygen is scarcely dissolved in water. Oxygen scarcely dissolves in water. Number 3, oxygen is heavier than air. Heavier than air, so it replaces air. Give reason for iron rusting had many problems. Why? Why the iron rusting had many problems? Because it causes damage and co-erosion. It causes damage and co-erosion. Co-erosion, damage and co-erosion of the iron ware. Number 2, climbers use the oxygen cylinders during a climbing mountain. Why? Why the climbers use oxygen cylinders? Because the oxygen is heavier than the air, so it decreases, so its percentage decreases as we go or as we rise above the Earth's surface. Because oxygen is heavier than air, so it decreases as, so its percentage, so its percentage decreases as we go, as we rise above the Earth's surface. The Earth's surface. Mention 3 uses the oxygen gas. Here, I need 3 uses of the oxygen gas. Uses of the oxygen gas. Number 1, oxygen gas used in respiration process and food combustion process. Number 2, oxygen gas used in formation of water, and ozone molecule. Number 3, oxygen is used in cutting and welding metals, cutting and welding metals. Put right or wrong here. Air is heavier than oxygen gas, so it replaces oxygen. Air is heavier than oxygen. No, oxygen is heavier than air. So this sentence is wrong. Number 2, the combination between the oxygen and an element in the presence of water is oxidation process. Yes, this sentence is right. Number 3, oxygen gas doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning. Oxygen gas doesn't burn and doesn't help in burning. No, oxygen gas doesn't burn, but it helps in burning. Number 4, the mass of the element decreases after combination with the oxygen. The mass of the element decreases No, the mass of the element increases after combination or reaction with the oxygen. Number 5, the oxygen gas is compressed in cylinders to be used during diving and climbing mountain. Yes, this sentence is right. The opposite figure, Junior 6, here I don't solve it because this figure is about the carbon dioxide. I solve it when we take the preparation of the carbon dioxide. This figure when we take the preparation of the carbon dioxide. So the homework is page 39 and 40 and 41, except the figure, or except this figure. Thank you, Junior 6. Goodbye.